Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so I want to talk about this distinction here between linguistics and applied linguistics. I'm going to try to keep the video short for now. Um, and then maybe later on, I think this is an important topic to discuss later on because um, a lot of us are in applied linguistics and maybe have not made a transition to linguistics. Um, and I feel like that transition is important because if you stay in applied linguistics for too long, um, like it says here in the last column or the last section of where it says focus for applied linguistics, you can offer like solutions and they can be good, but you sometimes need to find a middle person who is going to translate these solutions to be understood. So it might be a good um, investment to see if you can make a jump from applied linguistics to linguistics so that you're able to offer solutions like linguistic solutions, um, and also communicate them to the people who need it or to general public. And what that does is um, it allows you to take applied linguistics into a more social environment. um, it's not the easiest thing to do because applied linguistics is so vast and interesting that it is something that you can spend many years learning about, that you might actually learning about and using in your workplace, that you might actually not like get the chance to um, explore linguistics, right? So I'm just gonna leave that introduction there. Hopefully, this resonates with someone. Um, but yeah, I was looking at these general like differences mentioned here. So the definition, linguistics is basically you're studying like the components of a language in general. So you're basically observing, right? And I feel like in order to be able to do that, so the ethical thing would be is to ask for permission to do that. Um, and then for applied linguistics, um, it is more practical. It's more practical. It's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it's a 1-to-1 sort of practice. So maybe finding like specific problems and then like, individually, and then giving practical solutions to this person's language. See if there's anything else that pops out at this time. Yeah, more theory probably in linguistics. Applied linguistics, it's so interesting because you study it in an academic setting, but I felt like we had more theory in non-core courses, if this makes sense. Like the part of being able to think theoretically, I feel like was not um, inside the actual applied linguistics courses, if this makes sense. Like the actual courses are amazing. Like they are very practical. They're very day to day, like usage kind of studying. So it's pretty cool. Um, but then with, um, yeah, so that's that. And then for focus, um, yeah, so I guess linguistics is pretty general. Um, I'd say it's a privilege to be able to study linguistics as opposed to applied linguistics. Applied linguistics is very like mind like how do you say this? It's literally like solving problems and math equations. It's closer to that than like just exploring in general. Even though we did take a course called gender and language, we took sociolinguistics, but what was required of the um, applied linguistics learner is okay, here's the general picture, but basically your job is to maybe help an individual in that kind of language community. Um, and yeah, this is all I'm gonna post about this video, um, or post about in this video. I will try to um, talk more about this stuff. Keep in mind my background and my certification is applied linguistics. Um, so the information I would be giving about linguistics would be me learning about it. Okay, so this is me learning about it, not me um, explaining what linguistics is.